Well, hello everyone. It is time for another Friday 5. So, as always, Friday 5 was created by Sarah Crawford. You need to check out her channel and everyone who does Friday 5 because they're all fantastic and it is so much fun. And you need to be joining things that are fun. So, what is this topic today? Well, it is 5 of your favorite male singers or male singers you like, etc. So I had a little bit more of a difficult time with this one, not because I don't listen to male singers, but my list is predominantly female. And I had to go and think, like, which ones do I like? Most of them are in bands. And I'm like, well, and the ones I picked, I know the lead vocalist names and everything, but there were other ones I was considering that I really didn't. And it's not just because they're male, it's because I don't listen to the bands as much as some of the other ones, and that kind of happens with female ones too. Like, there's some bands out there that I haven't listened to too much of their music, so I don't know what their front women's names always are. So, let's move on to my list. Oh, I like that. Like, you see the light? You see how the light's going like that? It's like, ooh, all shining around me. Okay. So, at number 5, I have Nate Ruess, which I believe that's how you say his name, from Fun. I just really like his style. Honestly, when I heard Fun, I actually thought they were an older band. So I kind of like that old and modern mix. And I really liked the song he did with Pink. At number 4 is Bruno Mars. Now, I don't hate on mainstream music. Like, I like Kesha and I like Lady Gaga and stuff like that. But it's just not my favorite kind of music. I'm very much a lyrics person, so there is good music out there, even more my type of music that sometimes gets played on the radio, but it really seems like the dumb crap, like, just dominates a lot of the time. And it's just, it's really good to see when certain people win awards and stuff compared to some of the crap stuff. It's just like a whole another video. But, I really like his voice, his style, his lyrics and everything. Lyrics are a big thing for me. And he's one of those people that can do mainstream and still have, like, really deep songs and everything, really fun ones that still have good lyrics to them. So, at number 3, I have Aaron Lewis from Staind. Now, I haven't listened to Staind for quite some time, but I was online, like, when I was younger, 16, 17, something like that, and people were recommending music, and I think people were recommending, like, more emotional songs and stuff, which I always love, as you know. And somebody recommended Zoe Jane, which, again, lyrics, I just completely fell in love with that song. And, I'm not the biggest country lover, but when it comes to country, I kind of prefer male voices. I don't know why. I do like female country singers, but just something about that voice, I really like it. And he kind of has that voice, and they're kind of, I think they've been around longer than Evanescence, but it kind of has the same feel to it in a lot of their songs, except male instead of female. But I kind of put them almost in the same category as music style. And, Evanescence is one of my favorite bands, so I love that style. And, yeah, I just love his voice. So, at number 2 is Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy. Now, this is a band I've listened to on and off, and it's never really been one of my favorites. I haven't hated it, I just never really looked into their music too much. But I've enjoyed pretty much every song that I've heard from them. And again, I would have to kind of compare them to a female band, but not so much. They were on the same label as Paramore, Fueled by Ramen, and another band that I like that I left off this list because I don't know, there's only 5 slots, so which would be Panic at the Disco, which I think was under Fueled by Ramen too. So I just kind of like the bands they put out. I just like that style. Kind of like what, a pop alternative or something like that. So yeah, I just like really like his voice and everything. I like the song he did with Gym Class Heroes. Cupid's Chokehold. I mean, that song was just kind of funny in its own way, and I think his vocals just really went with that song. Fall Out Boy is actually from a suburb right outside of Chicago, which was a city I was born and raised in. And supposedly, Fall Out Boy comes from the character Fall Out Boy in The Simpsons, which I love. So, I love that show when I was a kid and everything. And suburb right out the city that I'm from. So, that's like 2 major points for them. But, yeah, I mean, I just kind of love that pop alternative thing. And his voice can really get up there and get powerful sometimes. You know, really got into the music more lately, especially after the Uma Thurman song and everything. I just thought that style was like awesome. So at number 1, I have Sean Morgan from Seether. Now, again, the whole country feel and everything, he kind of has that sounding voice, like, I don't want to say southern sounding, but it kind of is country-ish almost, but rock-based. And it could just be because I love the song Broken so much, I have an attachment to it, but I do love their other songs. It's just, he almost has the same voice as Aaron Lewis, but it's still his own style. And it's almost kind of hard to tell that he's not actually American, which was surprising, because he really, really sounds like, you know, an American rock band almost, in his vocals and everything. And it's just kind of a voice that's hard, but soothing at some point in some of his songs, depending on what he's singing. And he just kind of really has that feeling and emotion in his voice. And yeah, their songs are just awesome. His voice is awesome. So yeah, that is my Friday 5 for today. And I might not be doing it with videos like this that are just basic listing people and stuff, but I'm going to start blogging a lot more, so I'll still be doing videos, but some of my Friday 5s will also be in my blogs, like maybe a little bit more extended on explanations and this and that, so maybe song recommendations. So yeah, definitely check out my blogs, because yeah, I'm going to be blogging more, and feedback would definitely be helpful. So, and if you have a blog, let me know, because I would love to check it out. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.